So first up, Riddle Brawl happened on
yeah.
Thursday, right?
Number 3.
Yeah, Riddle Brawl number 3, which was all 2v2 AAA tournament. $500 on the line.
Yeah.
And we got to watch it in the office, actually.
That one was nuts.
And we've got, tell me about it. I
Yeah,
was pretty
so-
busy on Thursday. I didn't get to.
I was watching it with Game Fiend. We were just chatting back and forth, being like, "Oh my gosh, did you see that? That was crazy." Losers finals. All right, we'll run through the placings real quick, just so that way you get an idea here. 4th place was Spirit Wolf and Ariel, and then in losers finals there was Fried Soleil and Flamethrower against Slug and Corsation.
I love watching Slug and Corsation play,
Like,
man.
that match was insane.
What was so insane about it?
All right, 2v1s constantly where the comeback was made. Like it was, and
Like on both-
and going
on
back
both
forth,
sides?
going back and forth. It was,
my God.
it was crazy. Just the movement coming
love
out,
2v2.
threading needles left and right, and it was just an insanely close set too. Now.
Cool.
Moving on, you know, Fried Soleil and Flamethrower won that losers finals, and they went up to grand finals against Daiku and Stardust.
Yeah, Daiku and Stardust, man. We were talking about them last week. You know, they showed
Yeah.
up in top 8. We were like, oh, how well are they going to do? They
So-
crushed it.
Yeah, as close as losers finals was, that's how dominant grand finals was for Daiku and Stardust. It was. There's such
Was
a.
it 3-0 in yeah.
Oh my gosh! Just their teamwork. You could tell that these guys, you know, they played together forever ago. They're like old
They
school
are,
teammates.
they're old school teammates, and they've been grinding a lot lately
Yeah.
because Daiku's been streaming, and you always see Stardust on
Yep.
there. They're doing customs.
And it seems like they're just having a lot of fun together. Like you can see it in their play and the kind of setups that they go for. So that was just really cool to see them back at it and showing so strongly.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So I look forward to seeing more of that.
Do you remember what characters they played? Because I'm pretty interested.
Oh man,
I'm gonna have to go back and check.
that go watch the VODs.
Is Stardust still
Go
playing
watch the
Taros?
VODs.
Is that his thing again still? Because
I
he's
think
doing
I
a lot
might
of.
have picked them for a couple, but they were. Don't
Well, I'm
remember
gonna have to
seeing
go.
too
I'm gonna have
much
to go watch the
Taros.
VODs.
Yeah.
You should all go watch the VODs. Twitch.tv/Riddle Brawl. So easy to remember.
Yeah.
And then this weekend we had the first installment of Brawlhalla Championship Series, BCS
Oh, yeah.
SummerSlam. Was happening this week.
Yeah.
It was North America, just week 1, right?
Right.
It's like a 3-week thing, 2 weeks of qualifiers for each region, and then a finals. And so it's a AAA qualifier, and this is different, right, than any of the other events have been,
Right.
where the qualifier is, in a standalone way, worth circuit points. AAA, in fact.
Yeah.
So AAA is 1v1, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I know-
Because
You were telling me
wanted
about
to-
this before, and you were getting like
the grand finals
crazy
was,
hype off of what happened. for grand finals.
Because grand final. Let's go through the results real quick, right?
Yeah.
4th place, Midget. 3rd place, Fable Esports, Wrenched. 2nd place,
yeah.
Vex Gaming, Crocky, and 1st place, Remy.
Remy.
Like, super first place. Like,
Remy.
if there was a tier above first place,
Oh my
that's where
gosh.
Remy's at. And so this is interesting because Crocky, I watched Crocky come back from so much, in so many different matches,
Right.
particularly against Starlight. And Starlight, in many tournaments before, has absolutely crushed. I mean, just crushed him,
You know,
right?
he's a very good player.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. So Crocky, you know, he was up against something difficult for him, right? But he made it. He persevered. I saw him lose so badly in round 1, and then in 2 games, like he brought it back 2-1, super well. And throughout the rest of the tournament, he was strong. And then you get to grand finals against Remy, right? And Remy played so well, right? He brought out Taros, just totally crushed it.
I don't know if well begins to describe what happened.
And then in the ultimate act of, I don't want to call it disrespect, all right? That's not what this is. It was kind of
Asserting dominance. I'll go out and say that.
Remy picked in game 3, right? It's 2-0 already at this point. Remy crushing it. And in game 3, he picked Crocky's character, Ada, his skin, DJ Ada,
gosh.
and the weapon skins. And the color, because Crocky always picks red, right? He went with the Valentine's color. He mirrored him as much as he could possibly mirror him while in the lead. Like, wow, dude, wow. And he won 3-0. Remy took it. It was awesome. It was awesome. That was really cool. And that's all the tournaments that we had over this last week. But there's lots of